All right, boys and girls, what we have here is an EcoFlow Wave 2. It's an air conditioner heater. I've got the tent set up. This is the big 10 by 14 Kodiak canvas tent. This is the VX, so it has the side windows all around, so you get some breeze through here. It's very humid right now and 98 degrees. Now we are in the shade at this point in time where we set up the tent, but during the day this is going to get out in the sun, and this is just set up in my backyard. I've never set this thing up before. I want to make sure everything's right before I get out there, get set up for a 4 or 5 day camp hunt and not know what I'm doing. So let's see what we got. Vent board for a window, power cable, what looks like to be a brown recluse spider. It's there, nice. Why do I only have one of these? I'm missing. I am an idiot. I went looking everywhere for the second hose because I didn't think it was in the box. The second hose was inside the first hose. Oh my gosh. All right. The moment of truth, will it even turn on? No, it will not turn on. Why? There. Holy hell, that scared me. Max fan. Well, it is definitely toasty in here right now. Shows 93 on the Wave. We'll let it run and see what it can do. I mean, that air feels good coming out of it right there. So what I could do is, tripod messed up. I could lay down, put my mat right here, blow on my bald head, and that would probably feel pretty good. That actually feels really good. I think I could sleep like this. We'll leave it running. It's plugged into 120 volt right now. We'll see what happens, but I'll take a Honda generator with me to run this thing to make sure that it has plenty of power instead of running it off the EcoFlow battery. All right, it's been almost 24 hours. Let's see how we've done. We've Sun is out. We do have, I don't know if you can see it, intermittent clouds. It's 92 degrees. This thing ran all night and most of all day yesterday. And I can already tell you just by stepping in here that it's warm. It actually feels, of course, there's no breeze in here. This tent's stopping it. It feels warmer in here than it did outside. And it actually feels kind of muggy in here too. You'd think the air conditioning would take the humidity out of the air. All right. It says 94. We'll just switch. It's switching between 94 and 93 degrees, which means it's 2 degrees hotter in here than it is outside. Now it still set to 60. The air coming out of the vent feels cool. So if I slept right in front of this, I think it would still keep me cool enough to be somewhat comfortable, but it is not cooling this space. Now this again, this is a 10 by 14 large 8-person canvas tent. It's not that well insulated. I think a smaller tent, obviously a smaller area, would cool off better, but this is not doing it. Now, these are also designed, you can get batteries that go down here and stack them and just run it off of battery power, or you can run it off of one of the EcoFlow battery packs like what I have. It's designed not to take as much energy and last that way, but it also comes at a obvious performance cost. I think while this looks cool, I mean, that's definitely cool looking, space aged. I think just a regular little window unit would do better. And I actually happen to have a window unit. I'm gonna go get it, put it in here, and see what kind of performance. I will definitely need a generator for the window unit. It will not, it's going to pull a lot more power than this thing, but I'm taking a generator with me anyways. If it keeps me more comfortable, I don't care. It won't look as cool, but I'm more of a performance guy. So let's go get the little window unit. Maybe this one will actually turn on. All right. Power. I'll just lower it. 64. Cool. High. I really don't know how well this thing's gonna work. I got this a little bit over 11 years ago because my daughter's 11 when our air conditioner was out at the house. The wife was very pregnant and it was very hot and she was very unhappy. And I bought this just at a local shop. And it's been sitting in the garage ever since. Used one time. So hopefully it'll put out some cool air. Really doesn't seem to be putting out much cooler air than what the Wave 2 did. I'll give it a second, see what it does. That'll be interesting though. If this doesn't put out any more cold air than what the EcoFlow, then it's I mean, they're approximately the same size. EcoFlow just looks cooler and takes less power. All right, the window unit is a GE 115 volt, 5,000 BTU unit that on GE's website right now is $137.80. The EcoFlow Wave 2, which I bought at the end of winter, is a 5,100 BTU for $8.99. Now, since I bought it, the EcoWave 3 came out, and you can get the EcoWave 2 now for $4.99. EcoWave 3 is $8.99 and is 6,100 BTU. With the Wave 3 out, you know, 6,100 over 5,100, another 1,000 BTU. maybe it'll make a difference. I'm not sure. But from what I experienced so far, I would not get a Wave 2. I love EcoFlow products. I use several of their batteries, but the only way I would recommend one of these air conditionings heater units is if you're trying to live off of solar panels. If you're living off the grid for some reason at your tent and you're living for days at a time off of solar, may make sense because it takes less power. Other than that, I would go with a small generator and a cheaper window unit from just a local store and be done with it. I just got back from hunting 4 nights, 5 days, and it was extremely hot. I sleep during the day, and I woke up at noon in my Kodiak canvas tent, and it was 65 degrees in there, and I was actually cold with that little window unit. So, and it was 94, 95, super humid outside. So worked great. So that is my experience. If anything else changes, we'll maybe do some more videos on it, but I think I'll be selling the Wave 2 and just going with the window unit in the future. All right, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.